The worst is at night when you flip over and you're like, oh, you feel it all. You feel everything.
I don't feel your pain.
No, you don't feel my pain.
No, I understand your pain. I'm sympathetic still, right?
No, you are. You are.
Okay, so welcome to week 16.
Woo!
That's some good excitement.
4 months.
4 whole months.
4 months pregnant.
16 weeks. It's a long
6 more months.
6 more months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 more months. And
For those doing the math, it's all wonky, but yeah. It's like 9.5 months.
9.5 months, 10 months, whatever. You're due
Right.
either a week or a week after, a week before, a week after.
16 weeks pregnant.
Yeah. So.
All right. And he is the size of...
An avocado, your favorite.
It is my favorite.
You eat an avocado every day.
I average pretty close to an avocado every day. I mean, it's
okay.
yeah, it's pretty beneficial for you.
It is. It's a healthy fat. It's good for you.
Sometimes not cheap
Sometimes not cheap.
when it's not in season.
Correct. And because he's this big, I am showing. I actually have a bump.
Now, is he a California avocado or is he a Florida avocado? 'Cause
He's
Florida
a Haas.
avocado.
He's a
I think,
Haas.
yeah, I think
He's not
Florida
he's-
avocado would be pretty big.
Yeah,
at this
he'd
point.
already be like
Bigger-
this
bigger,
big.
big. They're massive.
But I am definitely showing now and comfortable in it. I was walking around today and
Yeah.
I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
So your clothes are not fitting, huh?
No, my clothes are not fitting. My bras are not fitting. Everything is not fitting. It's crazy how
And she made a shopping trip already.
I did. I went and I bought some maternity leggings because my jeans were cutting off my...
Cha-ching. Cha-ching. I think that's just the start. What else did you buy?
And 3 t-shirts. You want a cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching?
I already did that.
Oh, and a new bra. So it was 5 ka-chings. But you know, it's worth it.
And the bra is necessary.
The
because
bra
it doesn't-
has no wire, so it's comfortable. You know, this is an overshare, but your boobs hurt a lot during pregnancy. The worst is at night when you flip over and you're like, oh, you feel it all. You feel everything.
I don't feel your pain.
No, you don't feel my pain.
No, I understand your pain. I'm sympathetic still, right?
No, you are. You are.
Okay, so that leads us into, again, unscripted. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing,
Why
like,
this? Why are we filming this? Why are we
I
sharing?
don't know. Why are we doing this?
Okay, I'll give my take first. I think there's a number of reasons, right? One is we want to share and record our experience. You know, I think it'd be cool for our baby to look back on it. And I think really the main thing is like help other people that are going through the same thing to realize, you know, you can follow kind of week by week what the progression is, the ups and the downs and in-betweens, and you know, kind of, you know, you can follow our schedule, or you can, or you know, maybe you're doing this alone, and this, you know, might help you through it to know kind of what is going on each week. Maybe you don't have, you know, someone to talk to about it, so that's, I think
you
that's like the main.
Yeah, you answered the question. I mean, I think it's nice to document and to show our family and
Yeah.
friends if they want to watch.
No, yeah.
But it's kind of cool to see what happens every week.
All right.
And
See the progression of the baby bump.
And what we do, you know, like every week.
Right.
Like, we need to start registering.
Yeah.
And we're not there yet.
There's things.
There's a lot of things we need to do. But
Right. It's 1 week at a time.
one week at a time.
1 day at a time.
One day at a time. Every day is something new. It is a roller coaster, correct.
Roller coaster of emotions.
Yes.
All right, so as we promised in week 14, we have made a decision on our baby boy, his name. After, just a recap, we went through thousands of names.
Thousands.
Looked at multiple listings, talked it through, looked at everything, initials, how it was gonna look.
We had top 3 names.
I even got a recommendation from a friend on how does the name look on a resume. So we got our top 3 out and we typed the names up on a resume.
I think it was your
on
resume.
my resume, just changed out the name, like whatever, like you could think of, like, on making the right decision.
Yeah, because it's forever.
Right.
You don't want your kid to hate you for giving them a bad name.
Right. And we talked to my parents and we talked to your mom and sister.
Yeah.
Right. So we figured it was like 2 and 2 from each side, make it equal, and got their input,
Their opinions.
got their opinions, good and bad. Some may or may not like it or love it. Some do love it.
Yeah.
And we made the decision. And the decision
Is
Bryson George Bresnahan.
BGB.
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 It took a while.
It did.
But I think we made the right decision.
Yeah. Bryson, love that name. Strong. George is named after my father who passed away, so I really wanted to incorporate my dad into the naming of our son. And then obviously Bresnahan, BGB.
BGB, pretty powerful.
I love it. And nickname Bryce, super cute. I think that's a great nickname.
Pretty powerful alliteration. Bryson Bresnahan.
It is.
Bryson George Bresnahan. It's BGB.
And it's a good,
I like it.
I love the name. And after going through so many names, you start to say his name. I talk to him.
Yeah.
I say, hey Bryson, what's up? And it just feels so natural.
Yeah, and I think like picking the name, that's what it is, like picking the name this early. Like we're not sharing this right away.
No.
But picking the name early, yeah, that's like, it's so cool to be able to talk to him. Like, cause like as far as developmentally, he can hear right now.
That's true.
And,
At this stage.
Maybe he starts to, if every time you say his name, just rub the belly. Hey, Bryson.
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't know.
And then all of a sudden
he can
he'll
hear
kick
us.
me.
Yeah.
And be
Maybe we'll be we're like, no, I don't like that name. Get out of here.
Or it's maybe he'll get accustomed to it, because it is true right now in the development, he can hear and recognize our voices.
Yeah, he recognizes tones and how you're feeling and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So
I mean, my mom.
Why can't he recognize his name?
Right. And my mom, whenever I see her, she's always like, how's the baby? How's Bryson? And she's getting excited. And so it's fun knowing the name already.
Right. And we're able to pray for him as well.
Exactly.
His name.
And I feel like it also takes the pressure off a little bit of the picking of the name and this and that, because everyone's like, do you have a name yet? Do you have a name yet? Now I can be like, we do, but we're not sharing it.
Right.
So it's nice. And I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm happy with it.
So in the backup option?
So the other top there was 3, but I'm only going to say that the 2 top options were Bryson and Jameson. And Jameson was a front runner.
It was close, and actually that was the name that was in my dream on the envelope.
Right. Before we found out that I was pregnant.
But that was also a name that I think we were really talking about.
Yeah.
A lot. So
before pregnancy, when we were trying, we're like, we had a boy, Jameson would be such a cool name. It's so Irish. But we weren't big fans of the nicknames that come out of Jameson. That was one factor that really cut that name out. And with Bryson, it's just Bryce, so it's like, oh, okay. And then also, I think another huge thing that really kind of affected at least my decision was Jameson and the association with the liquor.
Yeah.
I didn't want our son to be like this known
Right.
party animal of
Right.
Jameson.
I gotta buy you some Jameson shots.
Yeah, that was, I was a little concerned.
Yeah.
And finally, the pronunciation. Was it Jameson or Jameson? And that was...
That's true. Like every computer we typed it into always said Jameson.
Well,
James
my
something.
sister said it, remember?
Oh my god, yeah.
She's like, Jameson or Jameson? I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Jameson.
Jameson.
So that was, I think, all those factors put in, you know, we thought about it. We kept the 2 resumes, you know, written out because we put it on resumes to see how they looked. And we put them on a table and we just kept them there for like a week. So I would just look at it and kind of look at the other one, look at it and look at the other one, you know, it's like.
Yeah, that's a factor, you know, anything you can think of.
And it's such it looks on paper, it looks like a great name.
Right.
And then recently we were watching college football, and there was I don't remember what position he plays, but the player, like the best player
Bryce,
of the team,
yeah.
was Bryce. And everyone was like cheering on Bryce. I'm like, oh, look at that. That's such a good name, Bryce. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. It's a good decision.
Very good decision.
And, you know, something happens over the next few months,
It could change.
it could change.
Go back to Jameson.
Or something else. You never know.
I don't know.
But it's nice. I just take advantage, and right now, as of this point, I recommend picking it early so you have the opportunity.
Picking early and putting it on a resume. Definitely look at it in writing.
Look at it in writing. Look at all the nicknames. Look at the initials. What could the initials stand for? There's a lot of different factors to look at. And Google the name too, because you never know. They could be like an axe murder.
That's
you know,
true.
or some, yeah. So
And also, look how the name matches the parents, you know, like Mark, Jen, and Bryson. It looks, it sounds nice.
it sounds nice.
It does sound nice. I like it.
I like it. That's all
So,
that matters.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, Action Pack Week 16. We look forward to seeing you next week when Bryson will be a
Pomegranate.
That's
And
that's
we'll
a
have,
grapefruit.
it is a grapefruit. High in
Not as good as an
antioxidants.
avocado. Avocados are a little bit better, but
Don't worry, mango's coming up. Yay, I'm so excited. And we'll have new photos of baby Bryson.
that's right. We got an appointment this week
Yeah, so next week,
to see him and hear his heartbeat.
and then we have the anatomy scan coming up, so we'll really get to see him,
Yeah.
and that'll be awesome.
Cool. Okay. Until next time.
Adios.
Peace.